Hello Algebra 1 students, here we are in Unit 5, Tier 2, Lesson 6b, writing a linear inequality from a graph. Check off your booklet please. Here we are in Tier 2, Lesson 6b, writing linear inequalities from a graph. Again, when creating equations for linear inequalities from a graph, these symbols tell us to use a dotted line. Okay, so let's come down here and look at the example. So here's my graph, and it's a dotted line for sure. And then remember, I want to use the form y equals mx plus b, but actually we're going to have an inequality symbol in here, right? So I want to come over here to the graph, and I want to find my y-intercept, or my b value, and I notice it right here at -2. So that is 0, -2. So I can take that and come back over to my equation. Now this is where I want to leave my gap because I don't know what inequality symbol I'm going to use yet. But I do know that my y-intercept is -2. So that's my first step. Then I want to come over here and find slope. So pick another point. I'm just going to pick this point because it's easy to see because it's an intercept. And that's an x-intercept, and that's 2, 0. And then I can do my rise over run from here. So from my intercept point, my y-intercept, I go 1, 2. That's my rise, is 2. And then I go 1, 2, and that's my run of 2. So 2 over 2, that means my m value is just 1, or my slope is just 1. So I can bring that back over here and plug it in, leave my gap again. So now all I have to do is figure out my symbol. Well, what's the easiest point to plug in and figure out? 0, 0. So I come back over here, I plug 0 in for y, I plug 0 in for x, and then I get 0 here, I get 0 minus 2 here. So on this side of the equation I have 0, on this side of the equation I have -2, and I know that I'm using these symbols because it's a dotted line. So I know that 0 is greater than -2. So now that I know what symbol I'm using, I can come up and drop it in here the same way, and I get the final equation of y is greater than 1x minus 2. And that is my equation for this inequality on a graph. Good luck on your practice sets.